Hey guys, this is Jaev, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 3/6. Alright, so this episode we are actually going to head to the ancient castle. And as a quick side note, between episodes, or I should say recordings, I actually had to redo this save. And I actually did it before the whole Cyan's dream sequence because, remember that glitch that I showed you? If you swap your party members around and they get the Magitech armor in the cutscenes? Yeah, that was permanent. So I had to go and redo that and the Abbott's Rock. So if my levels, items, or spells learned look a little different, that's why. But anyways, that was my... Oh, I'll go back into it. This is my party I'm going to choose for this particular side mission. Terra, Umaro, Setzer, Strago. Terra, because there is a little scene you can see with her, and only her. Umaro, because why the hell not? We hardly ever use them. Setzer, there is a reason, an item we're going to get. And Strago, we can learn another lore. Oh, sorry, one more thing. That's everybody's equipment if you want to take a look, if you care. Good. Okay. Where the hell do I have the heal rod on him? Definitely want the Magus rod for that extra boost. And the name of the game for this particular dungeon, let's see, as I equip her the hero ring, is going to be... Where's my economizer? Damn it. There it is. Ah. Sorry, guys. The name of the game is Super High Magic Defense. So unless you have some good barrier piercing abilities, you're probably not going to be able to do much damage with magic. And they also have, the monsters have a lot of self-inflicted reflex status built in. So that is no good. And I was at the Coliseum because, like I said, I basically had to redo the entire 2 episodes or whatever. And that includes getting all the imp equipment and getting the... I was getting the cat's hood for Realm. But we have Grand Train that we learned last episode. And let's see, oh yeah, I'm not even talking about what we're doing now. So, in order to get to the actual ancient tower, you gotta go to Figaro Castle and talk to that dude. And have him take us to South Figaro. But instead, we run into something. So we will go through the jail. And we have a new cave. Ooh. Alright, let's do some exploring. Oh, look at that. These are the only 3 enemies we will see for these next couple screens. They all have the reflex status. And they're all pretty annoying. The goblin there that just hit me, he knows a bunch of like level 3 lores and stuff. The Inuo, that weird blob thing, you don't really have to worry too much about him. Once he is alone, he will start using moves like Clean Sweep and Aqua Rake. And Clean Sweep is actually a lore that Strago can learn. So I'm going to see if I can get him to cast it. And that crawler enemy, I think he just poisons you, and that's pretty much it. So he's pretty much just, you know, cannon fodder. So let's see if I can pull this off. Alright, not if you kill him, dude. And zap it, that's I think it's like a fight command times 4 or something. So let's see if he will use Clean Sweep. I might have to eliminate Umaro. I think I'll try to do that real quick. See if I can pull it off. Sorry, buddy. It's gotta happen. What the hell is that thing anyways? It's just like a bunch of internal organs. Alright. Well, that didn't work out quite as I wanted it to. But that's okay. We do have some treasure we can collect. In this box, we have the Ether. Everybody loves Ether. And, okay, here's another Inu. So I'm going to go ahead and fight him like normal. But first, let's go ahead and put a stop to Umaro's shenanigans. There we go, that's much better. I like him this way. But you definitely don't want to leave the goblins by themselves, because that's when they'll start doing like level 5 Doom, level 3 Confuse. It's really annoying. And just gotta take this crawler out. Alright, so he should use Clean Sweep. One of these turns anyways. So you might be wondering what's the difference between Clean Sweep and Aqua Rake, since they are both multi-target water effects. Well, Clean Sweep is strictly water, while Aqua Rake is water and wind, so if there's like a wind immunity, you know, it'll get blocked. And the other, I guess, factoid is even in pincer, or not pincer attacks. Oh yeah, pincer attacks. I was thinking of back attacks. But even if you get pincer attack, Clean Sweep will hit all of the enemies on the screen, whereas Aqua Rake will only hit either side. So that's kind of cute, like so. Alright, enough babbling. Go Clean Sweep. Now. Now. Alright, screw it. We're gonna cut. Cut! There we go. And now we can eliminate him. But it won't be a very useful spell because I already learned Grand Train, and that's, you know, Strago's ultimate spell. Have I even used the damn thing yet? Probably not. Ah, learn Clean Sweep. You'll get to see it in this upcoming boss fight. Alright. A Wing Edge. It's a pretty good weapon for lock. It, I believe it does double damage to flying enemies, one of those kind of weapons, and the same damage from the back row. Alright. So what is in this treasure chest over here? And I'm keeping the Petrify status on Umaro, just because this upcoming boss fight, you don't want to have an uncontrollable character. Alright, we got some Doom Darts, which is a pretty nice weapon for Setzer. I believe these one-shot kill as well, or they have a chance to. And up in the top right is a treasure chest with a monster inside, actually. Probably one of the strongest monster encounters in the game that's in, well, treasure chests. And it is strong enough that I want to heal up my guys first. So how about that? And I even, oh wait, that's right, I don't want tomorrow. Monster in a box. And that is with the legendary Master Pug. Okay, this guy is going to do some serious damage if you let him. His weakness is you can put his ass to sleep. So we're going to do that. We're going to put him to sleep and just hammer him with non-elemental spells. Like Grand Train. And it is also barrier piercing, which is nice. It's been my bread and butter attack for this whole level. But if you let him live, he will take steps, and every time he steps, he will use an attack. He can use all the elemental attacks, all three of them, level 3s. And every time he attacks and takes a step, he changes his weakness. And also his attacks do a lot of damage. But as long as you let him sleep away and just hammer away with magic, then he is no problem at all. Oh crap. And he has step behind. And it hurts like hell because it is based off of your steps. Not very fair, but whatever. There we go. That's what I like to see. Alright, and we get the greatest. This is a Pearl Elemental Knife. Let's take a quick look at it. Where the hell is it? Right here. And what's nice about this is you can equip it on Go-Go. Hell, you can equip it on just about anybody. But this is one of the few weapons you can equip on Go-Go that enables him to use his sword tech. If you know, choose to for some reason. I won't judge. Alright. We're going to go ahead and revive, heal up, and continue on. I'm going to actually bring Umaro back from being stoned. And continue on, because physical attacks are the way to go right now. Just some more of those disgusting blobs. The entrail monsters, whatever you want to call them. So in this screen, there are a couple of chests we can grab. One of which is Magicite, an item I hardly ever use. At least not on camera. And then we have some X potions. And by some, I of course mean just one. So down here we get a save point. Fortunately, with no monsters around. Go ahead and use a tent. Alright, and we are at the ancient castle. And we get a little cutscene. Well, apparently we get a battle and then a cutscene. Ah, poisoned. Damn it. I always thought this cutscene was kind of cool. For some reason, they can see into the past. I mean, hell, I can do just about anything. Whoa, it's a bunch of locks! A bunch of deadlocks. Ooh, they have some espers of their own. Thousand years. There's a familiar name, Odin. Or Odin, however you want to pronounce it. Adamage! So there's some really weird looking sprites. Ooh, what have we here? Uh-oh. I think he's laughing. Well, maybe not Magicite, but you are definitely petrified. Well, we better go investigate. And cure this damn poison. Okay. So, the monsters outside the castle are just more of the same. The goblins, the Inu, and the crawlers. Sorry, I don't mean to call them crawlers. I mean the Figaliz. They're just crawler palette swaps. But I guess they're named after Figaro lizards? Maybe? So we got a couple secret entrances. In this one, we can fight another monster in a chest. And this guy he's kind of weird. This is one of the few monster in a chest battles you can actually run from, but you do not want to do that because you will lose his item. So he's going to attack with a bunch of throwing stuff, like skeins. He can throw knives, and they will hurt like hell if you get attacked by him. He also has a one-hit kill move that he can use. He will use it after he gets attacked, I believe 6 times by the fight command. But if you confuse him, he will actually use it on himself. So that's one way to win the battle. I'm not going to cheese it though, I'm just going to attack like normal. If you attack with magic or lore, he will, I believe after 3, he will start throwing daggers and katanas at you, and it will hurt like hell. Oh, here we go. That's the one-hit kill move. Ow. But he's pretty easy, especially when you're overpowered as shit. Alright, and with that, we get the offering, a very interesting relic. And very notorious. So let's go ahead and revive our buddy Strago. There you go. Alright, so the offering is a very interesting relic. We're going to go ahead and equip it on Setzer. So when you have it equipped, it changes your fight command to X fight, and you gain a random 4 fight commands. Or you attack 4 times. Now it sounds pretty awesome, but it'll have the physical attacking power of whatever character you have it on. So you do not want to have it on like Sabin, who uses Blitz, because it'll have all of his physical blitzes, or like Edgar's Drill. But he will do 4 fight commands at reduced, damage. But since we have it on Setzer, I have him, let's equip Setzer with the Dice move. And since Dice is not based on attack power, it's actually random. it will not have it, so you'll actually just do 4 dice attacks. And here we go, a new enemy. So these guys have the reflex status on them, so you do not want to attack them with magic. Unless it is, of course, our buddy Grand Train. Where is it? Can't reflect this. But if you let them live and you leave one by itself, they'll start casting powerful spells like Meteor. So you definitely don't want that. Let's see Setzer in action. This super dice. And it's alright with dice. Later in the game you'll get an item called Fixed Dice, and he'll do way more damage. And it's actually very nice to have the offering on Setzer when he has his Fixed Dice. And I'll be sure to show that off later as well. Ooh, the Punisher. Way back when we had Bannon in the group, he came equipped with the Punisher. But all it is just a average staff, I guess. It does automatic critical strikes. It uses up your NP to do criticals. And that's pretty much it. It's not really worth equipping at this point in the game. Alright. So in here we have... Ooh, it's Auden. Let's talk to him. Alright, free Magicite. And one we're not going to keep for very long, because let's take a quick look at him. Auden. Slices through enemies. It's the only Esper in the game that has a speed bonus as a level up, and it teaches Meteor. But we're actually going to trade him in. And in the Game Boy Advance remake, there was actually an Esper added that'll give you speed, so no longer do you have to choose between having a speed upgrade or the next Esper. And here we have a Blizzard Orb, which we can equip on Umara, which will give him a new random attack. It's pretty worthless in this dungeon since everybody has such high magic defense, but I'm going to do it just because. Why not? So we also have a secret. If you stand on the Queen's throne and go down 5 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hit the A button, it'll open up a secret passage. And ooh, a lethal weapon. This guy has a lot of strong attacks, like so. He has all of your basic super monster machine attacks. He has diffuser as well, and I think he has atomic ray. But he's not too bad. And wow, these are really crappy dice rolls. You just want to hammer away at him. Some barrier piercing attacks, of course. Wow. Alright. But anyways, the secret passage is this. Well, this doorway right here was always open. But it's that staircase in the bottom right there. And I better heal. I didn't realize how low of health I was. So if we investigate this shimmering spot, we find a book, The Queen's Diary. Ooh, it seems that she liked that Esper. Sounds like somebody we know. And you can only get that scene if you bring Terra along, which is kind of cool. Grab this X-Ether. And downstairs here, we have an encounter with a boss, Blue Dragon. So let's go ahead and kick the crap out of him. Come here, you. This guy's pretty easy. He's just going to use water attacks. He is weak against thunder. And that's pretty much it. This is a bit of a gimmick fight. I will show you what I mean. If you cast haste on any of your party members, like I'm about to do. Oh, damn, that does a lot of damage. But the Blue Dragon is programmed to counter that. And you'll see why in just a second. Assuming he lives long enough. But if you equip yourselves with stuff that absorbs water, such as the Imp's equipment, then you shouldn't have any problem with this fight. But this is what he does if you cast haste on yourself. He'll cast slow on himself, and then he'll try to Rippler you and steal your haste. But since Terra has some pretty good magic evade, it's not gonna work. Somebody go ahead and finish him off. I'm not even gonna bother morphing, he's that easy. Save my morph for the final dungeon bosses. Ouch. And that's that. I believe that was the 6th dragon. Only 2 left to go. Ooh, a scimitar. 2 dragons left, yep. And a scimitar is for Cyan. It's actually a mistranslation of Odin's blade. And that's one of Ted Woosley's blunders, but we'll forgive him. And if we talk to the queen here, who was turned to stone, the tier will actually upgrade our Odin Esper. Somehow it gains a level. We have Raiden. And that is a pretty cool Esper indeed. It will teach us the Quick Spell, which allows double commands. Ooh. And some nice strength bonuses too. But I will show you a trick with the Quick Spell that you can use with Cyan. It'll actually enable him to charge up his sword tech abilities and not, like, you won't be attacked while you're doing it, which is pretty cool. But that'll happen next episode, because I think next episode we are finally going to start tackling the final dungeon. And yes, we are all caught up. And we basically did every single side mission that I can think of. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Until next time, take care, guys. Later.